Hi everybody, it's RPG Graham again. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about class and skills. So, when I start playing role playing games, obviously the first role playing game I played was Dungeons and Dragons. I've said that. So, that's a class based system. Shortly thereafter, skill based systems developed. And that came down to, that happened for a variety of reasons, but pretty sure it came out of combat first. Pretty sure. But by the time we get to Advanced Dungeons and Dungeons, we start seeing proficiencies and things, skills, separate little add-ons. You could, you know, your player character knows how to make, fix shoes or something. To give them a little quirk, a little something, whatever, the side job, right? Um, an extra skill, not part of their normal profession. So I want to talk about skills and classes because at some point it became a thing. Like you have to choose what camp you're in. Skills are the best. Only skills. Hail, GURPS. GURPS. If you love skills, GURPS. GURPS. I suggest go check out GURPS. Um, uh, and it must be classes. Hail the classes. And like you're supposed to like and something in between. No, say the two shall not mix. Of course they did. Okay, their ideas on game mechanics at the end of the day. And I've played both kinds of games. GURPS, skill based. Star Frontiers, skill based. Um, Traveler, skill based. That's three off the top of my head. I'm sure I've played others. And then you go over to a game like D&D, class based. I've played games that have neither skills nor classes. So they really could have developed either way, and sometimes they develop into a class system, and sometimes they've developed into a skill system. I've played games that mix things up a little bit. Mostly class with some skills, mostly skills with some classes, bundles of skills, if you will. So the first thing you got to understand is what you're looking at. Classes are professions. They are a group of skills the individual has, all bundled together to go do the thing that they are most skilled at. Let that sink in. Let that percolate in your head, regardless of whether you are a classes only, skills only person. The fact is, classes are a group of skills bundled together to make a profession. It just starts out that way. Boom, this is your profession. You're a doctor. Doctors can do the following things. And at level 1, they have this ability percentage chance, basically. At level 2, and so on. The other way to do it is I want to be a doctor. This is the list of skills your character must possess to be a doctor. Right. We have bundled these together into a template. You guys follow me? And there you go. And you have some extra points to then add on some things that make your doctor character different from other doctor characters. When we go over to classes, especially in modern gaming now, you want to be a doctor. Here's your doctor class. Here's all the things a doctor can do at this level, that level, and so on. Just like if you're improving your skills over here with your skill doctor. Oh, and you get to roll these charts for some other additional things that you can do that have nothing to do with doctoring, or maybe they do. Or pick a few items. Guys, see what just happened there? The same thing was created, but using a slightly different method to get to the same thing. Now, do you need to have, whether you're playing a skill-based system or a class system, do you have to have everything itemized out that the player character could possibly know or do? No, you shouldn't do that, including if you play GURPS. You shouldn't do that. It's a bad idea. There should be, the referee or game master should be able to adjudicate, all right, whether a player character can do something or not, would know something or not, would have that general knowledge, general skill, simply because they live in, let's say, modern America, and they're a doctor. They probably know how to drive a car. They might not know how to drive a semi-truck, but they probably know how to drive a car. Do you guys see? There's a fairly good chance they might even know how to ride a bicycle. They might know how to use the transit system. They don't need skill level 1 in transit. They don't need to multi-class being a teamster to drive a car, okay, because they happen to be a doctor. You have decided, as the game master, to facilitate things that, whether you're playing a skill-based game or whether you're playing a class-based game, the average character, unless otherwise stated, knows how to drive a car. Unless there's a good reason for them not. So, they have a basic, average ability that they know how to start it, they know how to put it in drive, reverse, they know how to park it, they know how to turn it, and know the general rules of the road. Unless there's a reason, they're not supposed to drive for the game. So that's what I'm getting at, is a lot of the stuff I see people argue about, it's mainly mechanical preference, but you get to the same place anyway. Templates are bundles of skills that create a class, an archetype, a profession. Classes are a bundle of skills that create the profession, the template. So it's just how you go about doing it. Class might be based on, you just get the experience points. Over in your skill-based games, you're going to spend things. A lot of times you get points so as you're towards spending, where there's some other method. There's different methods in mechanics, but those are like two of the most common. So that's what I'm getting at. And the idea of using points to buy things that the player can do with their character or their armies. Okay. Now, where do you guys think the point buying system came from? It came from wargaming, guys. It's just a different approach. It's just how it's been reused, recycled, refitted, you know. But towards character creation. And of course, it means it's a bigger number and all this stuff, but it's still the same concept. You're going to build something, all right? And you're going to do it with points. And all the players get the same number of points, that sort of thing. So there you go. To me, I don't see the big deal or why people get upset one way or the other. Both systems work. They do. The main thing is that you have unique characters that fulfill functions in the game, just like we fulfill functions in real life. My skill sets are different than somebody else's skill sets, even when we're in the same profession, or particularly when we're in different professions. So it's getting those concepts down into an abstract form. But it's certainly not something to fight about. It's just something to understand, that that's just how that particular game works. And then we'll go roll with it, guys. Have fun. But to help you guys understand, that's what a class is. It's a bundle of skills. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Bye.